What we're really going to focus on today is the back end, the plugins that will help make your blog more effective from a performance standpoint. We're talking about
Okay.
speed, database management, the sitemap for XML so you can be found, using some of the SEO stuff that you have in there.
I just loaded that one during the flash chat the other day.
Okay.
I didn't have one. I was like, oh, I'll go find one. No, I admittedly was not. Although people have found me from searches, but they've been random weird ones.
Yeah. Well, we could talk
Friends
on
with
it.
benefits. I get hits off for friends with benefits.
That's funny. Let's take a quick look. So on your dashboard here, we're gonna do a few different things, but let's start with some stuff that you have
Oh, there's my new post.
already.
Got a little preview of my one I'm posting later.
All right, so let me turn your volume up here a little bit. All right, so down below here, I'm looking at pages here. The next tab is going to be a post, and you come at them basically the same way. So down below you have the WordPress by Yoast.
Right.
Good.
That's what I just loaded and haven't played with yet.
Yeah, good choice. So we're going to go ahead and flip through this. This is it's new. There's still a couple bugs, but I think he's awesome. So right away, what happens is in a search engine page result, this snippet preview, this is what you're currently telling Google to show for this page. And this is not really what you want to do, because what's happening is it's only grabbing the title, it's appending your name to it, and then it's grabbing the first part of your post here because it doesn't know what else to say. There's no keywords for it, and the way we change this up top is you can write a keyword here. So you could say, part of what you have here, pretend that you did want to have, connector, positive vibe producer as your main keywords for how you want to be found. I'm just making that up. So you put those in here for 10 seconds. Then down here in the title, you're going to want to write something about, a longer title. Now, people will read 100 to 120 characters. The search engines are going to use the first 70 for terms of keywords on how they want to bring you back on a search result. So I would recommend actually that you don't worry about your name. Your name, if I just
They'll
come in,
find that if they search for my name, they'll find that anyway.
they're going to find you. We'll improve that over time. Right now, I'm doing an anonymous. I'm logged in here anonymously, so I'm not bringing in my social search results, but I'm getting, Facebook, as you might imagine, LinkedIn, and before your own site comes up, and it's a new site, so that's a big part of it. Here's Clout. So the infamous Clout showing up here.
Nice little clout, yeah.
Yeah, but then other things that people have written about you. Here's, Justice Wordlaw. He had you as an author, and you're showing up here, for example,
Right,
which is,
I did a fast post for him.
yeah, here's Cora, and then a different Peggy, different Peggy Fitzpatrick's Google profile showing up. So obviously we want to push her down and off the first page. We'll get you completely dominating the first page. Let me just close that. If I come and look at you as me, then I'm getting like Sean McGinnis's tweet about 12 most posts that you did here from my social circle. I got Lee Bogner down here, giving you one more round of talking about one more round of applause, and you were on the
I actually tweeted that.
yeah, you tweeted that. Funny. Yeah, here's, again, Justice again, but I'm picking up some social circle results. So we always want to look at you anonymously so that our own browsing behavior's not influencing it.
Right.
But what happens is when I come in, so these aren't the best examples. Let's, I don't know. Okay.
Just under pegs, though. Did you try just pegs?
We'll do that again. So let's just do window replacement, Chester County, PA here. Just a totally random example. When we do that, you'll see down here the title for the page is Chester County, PA Roofing, Siding, and Window Replacement Services, and you see Chester County's highlighted, window replacements highlighted, based upon what you typed in up here. Also, then they wrote this. They're not having Google try to write it for them. They wrote "Trust PJ Fitzpatrick for all of your window replacement needs in Chester County, PA." So that's what people are seeing when they search, and you want to control what they're seeing, because all things being equal, you do want to have them click through and go to your site.
And which one is the SEO title? The one at the top or the description?
The SEO title is right here, the Chester County, PA. In this case, it's the SEO title, and the SEO description is what you're reading underneath here, and then this is your link. Now, if your link has keywords in it as well, then that's also good. That also helps bring you up to the top of the page. So when we come back to your page here under About, we want more words here in the About, okay, about who you are. And it doesn't even necessarily need to say About, but you have About here in your URL, so we should keep About up top here to make it all consistent. And we pick some keywords, and then you write your meta description. All right, and make it fun. It's a call to action. It's, people want to say, wow, and they want to, click through that. This shows you how many characters you have left. What happens is it's really 160, but if you type up to the 160, sometimes they'll give you the ... ellipse, and you're cutting yourself off. So he smartly picked 156 characters here. When you write this stuff here, if I write whatever, she now has to fix this, right? Because you don't want this to stay. Then, and we put in, why would anyone come here?
Oh, and then I gives you the preview. I like that.
Right? Yeah, it's giving you a preview. When Google displays this page, all right, this is what people are going to see. All right? Literally. If somebody finds you. Now, we don't want to keep this. This is saying that your keyword, your focus keyword, is found in the article heading? No. Page title? No. Page URL? No. Content? Yes. Because somewhere in the content of your About page, you are talking about connector and positive vibe producer. So this is why SEO is important in a real sense of focus, because on your About page, or any page, there's a handful of topics, maybe 5 key thoughts. Just think, what are my 5 key points I want to try to get across here? And this just goes back to high school English and writing, because if you're saying, okay, well, what am I really trying to say here? When they leave, I want them to get this message. Whatever that message is, that's the root of the keywords that you're trying to do. So we would take these keywords and we say, okay, we're going to work them down here intelligently into my meta description. They want to come here because I will help them connect with other people. I'm going to make them feel good. Matter of fact, people call me the cheerleader of the Us Guys stream, right? Now, Now this is showing up in your meta description. It's showing up as in your content. It doesn't have to be in your page URL. For posts, I would recommend that it is. Pages, it depends. Like About, you want to keep real short and simple. Okay. Page title, it can certainly show up in that. So, we can certainly put, in the About Me, in that title, we could certainly put these things here. Now it's grab page title, and it's showing up here. See what I'm saying? So that's how you use these, and since you're lucky, you only have, you just started this a month ago, you can easily fix all this. You can now do other things.
I need to go through for each of my posts and
yes,
do this, right?
And each of your pages. Correct.
Okay.
So now we're going to go, once you have this in here and you have the keywords, you can actually analyze your page. Oh, we didn't save. All right. Once you save it, you analyze your page. It's going to tell you, yeah, okay, you actually are talking about this thing, and you actually are talking about it enough that Google will think that you're relevant. Just information. You don't have to change it. If you really want to be found for that, you may say, oh, why did I say it that way? Let me say it this way again. And then we won't even go into the advanced settings. But they have some cool stuff about file or no file, whatever the case may be. So I'm not going to save this. I'm just showing you what this looks like. Mm-hmm. And you want to go fix this. We go take a look at the exact same format down here in your post. Here's your 12 most posts on addictive iPad apps. And again, this is picking up the first sentence and doing the ... at the end of it, because Google's just truncating it. Mm-hmm. All right, you don't I mean, you don't want this. You want to write something different, and if you can write call to action, and certainly, you're writing about the iPad, that would be a focus keyword here. And people are looking for all the time, they're looking for best iPad apps, things like that. So even though we're stuck with the 12 most format from our buds, Sean and Daniel there.
Although, does it matter when we move it over to our own website?
No, it doesn't matter. And then your SEO title, you can actually write, 12 best iPad apps. Okay? And 12 best iPad apps, the best iPad apps is going to get you found because people are searching for that term all the time. And then you do the same thing in your keywords, and you can add in, a couple different. You see how it's suggesting keywords here?
Yeah.
All right, so you say, okay, yeah, I want to do that, and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to do that as well. Oh, hang on. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. We can just stick with that one there. He ought to let us do. I actually am using a different tool right now, but best iPad apps. Yeah, he ought to let you do both, but maybe not. I'm not sure. I'll go back and look at what he's doing there. We'll keep it simple for right now because I think I know what he's doing. Okay, so you would put that in your SEO title. You'd have that in your meta description. It's, where you want it now. You're going to want to work it back into the. And we got 2011. That's why it's showing up that way. Now, 2011 is important in this case, Peggy, because you search for something, you're seeing iPad apps from whatever, 2009 or something, and nobody wants that. So I'm actually putting 2011 when I'm searching for like best Skype plugins or something. So I'm coming in with current posts. Okay. Okay, so you get the feel for what's going on here. It's saying, it's showing up in your page title, it's showing up in your meta description. And you just go through this. You write these things. It's going to take you 5 minutes to do it for each post, and then you're good to go. Okay, and then you're making use of the WordPress SEO plugin by Yoast, and you've checked off one of the important elements. Because otherwise, what happens is when you go and look at your pages. I think I had a page open. Let me go. Well, I'll just click through this here.
Yeah, that one's a new one.
Yeah, it's a new one. And you see here up top, if it's kind of hard to see, but when you hover over this, it'll say the ROI of your ROE, rules of engagement, Peggy Fitzpatrick. All right. Obviously, you don't want that. You're chewing up space with your name twice there. That's where you just go in, you change it at the post level, and it will come back and it'll write that. That's your preview snippet, part of your preview snippet. You with me? You understand how to get to that? So if you come back to the post.
Yeah, that's in the down the Yoast and down the bottom.
Yep. Whatever you write in here on your title, that's now what's going to show up when you take a look at that particular post.
Why did it do the name twice? Can you look at that page?
You have something, you have something going on here.
I didn't do it. I didn't mess around with these on any
Yes, your theme is hitting you up with that because it's creating it for you. I believe that, and we'll try one offline, but I believe that when you create it here with Yoast, it's just going to overwrite and put whatever you put in the title here. Okay. That's a WordPress theme default for what you've got going on here, I believe. Okay, so that's if you do nothing else and you just do that, you're going to be better off.